Y'all got me.
Overpass, Ratliff. Oh, she feasted on that one.
Sasha Ratliff has been such a force throughout her career at middle blocker for the Rebels.
You came back for your 5th year, so why come back?
Honestly, I just love the team. I love the coaches. I couldn't, like, the 5th year was given to me, and it was an opportunity to have an extra year without having an injury or anything, like taking me out for a year. So I thought it really was like a blessing to be able to just come back again.
Some stats from last year. So you were 11th in the SEC in total blocks with 104. 2nd in the Ole Miss record books with career blocks. You submitted yourself there last year. 4th best hitting percentage in the SEC, and then you eclipsed 1,000 career points last year. Those stats, they allude to like a relatively successful season, but I know sometimes that the stats don't always tell the whole story. So how did you feel about your production last year and your team's?
Honestly, every year I don't even realize the production I give to the team. I feel like the past 2 years especially, I've been really focused on getting everyone super prepared and getting myself prepared and not really worried about the stats or the numbers, but really focusing on the team and making sure everyone else is prepared and wanting everyone to be successful because my time is coming up to an end. So just leaving something behind, but also preparing the future.
So I am curious, you have that kind of production. I know you said you don't pay attention to it, but do you ever feel pressure from year to year to be better than you were before?
Definitely there's some pressure. I think I could have the best season in my entire life and I'll still feel pressure the next year to do well. It's just like a expectation for myself to always make sure I'm producing enough. Obviously there's other people on the court and I'm also going to be focused on them too, but definitely a little bit of a thing for me. So
obviously, you've been here for a while, and I think when you have younger girls, they see someone who's been successful, so they're looking to you probably. What is your experience with that?
I think a lot of where my leadership comes in is I don't necessarily speak a lot, but I think my presence is very much known. I think I lead through actions and through what needs to be done and what needs to get done, and I know when I need to turn on my excitement. I'm not a big cheerer, not a big yeah, let's go type of person, so it's when I need to turn it on and I know that the team needs that, I know when to do that.
You've got a year left. Obviously I know you're not probably trying to look too far into the future, but have you thought about what will come after this next season as a Rebel?
Yeah, definitely. Depending how this next season goes, I do want to play professionally eventually. And if that's in my cards, it's in my cards. It's my body's no, you just need to be done. I'll be done. It's not the end of the world to me, but I do want to look for a director of operations position potentially at some sort of college. And then my sisters actually started a clothing line, so they want me to jump in on that for taller girls because it's very difficult to find clothes sometimes. So
we have put together a little clip of your first collegiate match. We want to get your reaction to it after you watch it.
Oh gosh.
So let's bring it in.
Yeah, I just got nervous.
More, but it was stopped immediately and sent back over by Caesar. Then a tip out of the middle for Ole Miss, results in a 5-3
Definitely
lead
making
for
that
Ole
pace.
Miss. Did
Still.
we say
Straight up, they are moving and jumping sort of simultaneously.
Oh. Okay, little freshman Sasha.
Not as effective there for Tiara Caesar, and
Wow.
it
I
can be
missed
very
those
hard
jerseys,
to
actually.
swing block against a slide.
So what do you think about when you see that?
It's just so I almost want to tear up. It's just crazy to see. Wow. Just from where I started to where I'm now, I'm just really grateful.
If you could, looking at her, tell freshman Sasha anything, what would you say to her?
That you're gonna get through it. That everything, don't take everything for granted, and that you did it. You made it through. Even if I wasn't playing my 5th year, I made it through the past 4 years, so just proud of myself. Y'all got me. I was not expecting that. I was wow.
Well, thank you so much.
We're getting used to it.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. I was oh, that's so cool. And I'm wow, that's so crazy.
Oh, okay.
Wow.